Had you draw Sandland? I don't know. It's hard to imagine which is. It's so hard to color it. You don't know that this trailer's just gonna be crazy to you? Anyway, I tell you, I told you so. Let's see. I think Wandy is a cat, but it's a dragon. I love this. I know, it shows the trailer looks like a black, darkest, purple thing and it has a red tail. Sorry about, I got messed up. Oh my gosh, I don't like animatronics in anime. It looks all like a girl. I know that. Sometimes it's the opposite. Why not? I think it's Wendy is a cat. You only call it a cat? No, it's not. Looks like a cat to me. It looks like a lizard. It has no wings. It looks like a lizard. Never mind. Okay, what's next? Okay, there you go. That's it. Yay! Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you the story. Oh yeah, I must forgot. I saw you were getting comment to you, but first of all, the whole damn funny holiday has been deleted. Sorry guys, that has been no choice at all because I get free space on one too, so I had to done the game because last time I did test out the game, it's kind of fun. And second of all, we need to get a new update. That's be fine because it has 7.0. It's not able to turn it to 0.7, and now we get to say 1.0 that's be come out. So I'll be able to do it as possible. Hello everyone, welcome to my storyboard. I wonder who is that? Like cartoons. Yes, we're about to know the story about who is that like cartoons. I know this is different OCs, but this is not lying to you. I just make it a story up together, guys. Remember, it's not in the status stories, but I had to tell you about this. But until then, I will let you the story about him. That's alright, if he appears like that, let me know, because this one is kind of looks like it, because this is silly to me. Okay, let's get to it and where I gonna come from. First of all, let's talk about what is in the origin story about him. I know he looks like an ages looks like Rayman. Not really. I had not 100% right. So I can just get started to make up stories. Oh great. Here we go again. This story about the beginning in this like cartoon makeup. Next day, just like the Hedgehog's doing around his stuff running. He likes the one with his shoelaces. His dude only has his shoes the best one he used to have. So he's starting to run in the field, get all the hedgehogs, and slowly himself his what's up running. Hedgehog is beautiful, but always has a brown hedgehog. That's alright, he should have explode. He becomes a super hedgehog, but he's gonna say, psych, he was the fastest things alive. He's a speedy, but the only one he just running, that's it. And in the Green Hill Zone, he was younger, but he's not even in yet. He's a named Classic Psy. Classic's one in anything in the game. A only one that has never met. It only gets growing that the Sonic the Hedgehogs move on to the next round in this Green Hill Zone, and suddenly they hit the sun kind of, and now he's hit by some kind of Rebecniks by only say Robotnik is trying to take over the Bagniks into inside his animals. He hits himself and trying to spin dash for it. Now they spin dash and take a quick hit. Until then, they come right inside the animals, and now they break out the only way Bogniks is trying out to destroy, and until then, there is. I don't know where they came from. That wasn't just a theory. They're just a hedgehog. It wasn't little hedgehog. He was smallest thing as I've never seen before. This one looks like a 30 hedgehogs. I know it's easy to version of this different aliens. It's like, hey, what happened to his ear? Looks like only one hedgehog it has nose, but it has ears too. So exactly, what happened to like cartoons ears except nose? Well, before that, it's a long story. Really tell you about it. This one that looks like has a corner fruit, has a spike on his quilt, he has just like hedgehogs, very small, even smaller. It has hair that's messed up, like his slightly looks like a tail, but the only thing not in the hair mask. Well, he just established our drawing, that's all. His quote. Now he has a fur, but he has to keep it white still. Because he has a blue, that means he's not a blue. So he just a white hedgehog, just like other animals. So they each cover different with random styles. So he was white, just like on other universe. In this white characters is just a running confirmed. Before you before they defeated by the Dr. Robotnik, and now they destroyed by the ship and finally victory by his side pose. And now he did it and saved the world by the powerful animals. And finally, speaking of which, in the back corner you see there's a white one thing, and he feel like he was sit there in the rest of his lives. So he sit there, he just waited before the victory solved. So he sit there in the rest of his life. Until then, so he continue forward his adventures where he going to the ship, he going to move on to the next one, he will what the egg will say what Bognick's up to this time, but he will be there soon. Until animals flee, I guess so, he's willing anyone else, according to there. So why did they stay there the rest of my lives? Until then, the settings leftovers he left because he was the only one the animals were left behind in the greenhouse zone. Until then, they left his behind by himself. In the storm is coming to rain down into the pit. In the only place to call only a storm is the greenhouse zone. Including tell he's the one hedgehog feel lonely here. He says nothing has what to do. It's going he feel lonely. He has nothing has planned. According to that, it's really it appears like an end of hedgehogs. He just end up here in the first place. It's in they never met. It only coin they saved the day, but it's only his memories. I don't feel sad about him in the first place. It can only say like cartoons doesn't mean you don't like. He doesn't like every friends. According to bully them. But only his call him AG is all his hair just mess up. It's only nothing in the good conclusion. He was so rude to those characters behind. So, basically, he fled the pagey in his wing. It's so cold, he's never hungry at all. So, he rests a bit, he's going to survive. And else, every end of single creatures has to be survived. And all he has to do is yourself a shelter. So, you want to keep it at the speed, okay? Keep it. Alright, and until then, they full grown. He's been a year ago, and we'll have exactly he's grow up. And next day, he's full grown with his beating heads of hedgehogs. This is the heads of spikes he will grow, it's really a bit tiny grow. His body shape and overall into size legs, it really has gloves, when has nothing has on it. And next day, he has never survived here, so he's just dead. It has aging war to his hair, too. Grow up to be a fine. Next day, he's only ears grow, probably has an eye, nose, and his mouth. Until then, he's surviving in the jungle and his wife. According to that, he just sit there and the rest of the lives. Until then, how do you just never seen it coming here? And I'm not sure like how this is going to be the survivor in this night. It was like, oh yeah, he just survived everything, but he's not going to survive the hedgehogs. He needs someone to get some food today. When now he's stuffed, he has nothing what to do. He's going to fail. Until then, they hear into the district, and I hear the machines come from in the distance in the land, and just come from those holes like in the can. And next day they hear a grunt sound, and now he's straight to the villager. He then met to never see this before. They never seen the machines in the like that. He's so huge and wielding until they take over this lonely grass. They calling himself the road. Until then, the something's wrong, and gets straight to the metal, and is crawling around into the distance to the whole hallway. Until then, there's a bunny stared away and then stared at the red line, and according to that, he's never seen that coming, and now there's nowhere to go left and right. If he going to crush it, no it fails. And now it's too late, he's going straight to his bunny friends right there next to it. Next day, they push him in the distance, into the right highway dash into it, and suddenly it's too late. The crushing belt has been closer and closer. He's been crushed by the only belt. Now they save the lives, and suddenly they crush it and slow the only belt, and has been stopped right now. Well, it's his being the two lanes. Oh yeah, and the rest of all the rabbit characters, it seems to symbolize what he's here has come from the other side of the district. and now has the end of the only light card to survive, or what with a matter of time. I would assume you want to see this one do. And that's how it ends. Ugh, okay, I know it's not in this sense, he's not even die. I mean, I know suppose he crushed it a bit, because he crushed it like a few times once. But they survive, because they explode, sometimes they pops. But he crushed something with his spine, but his only hurts. Crushing the things that happens, don't crushing it with the end of those animals. You cannot crush those animals with only is it animals you can't see the crossing the road. Yeah, you get hit the animals, you get in trouble. So yeah, remember, cross the road within the sign. Yeah, the sign said there's a deer crossing the road. Yeah, this is how it works. And that's how the difference of the story ends. Okay, you would like to do more stories? I will make up another tutorial. So it will be continued stories will be soon as possible. What is like Cartoon's life. So that's how it ends here. So I know he has a missing nose, has his ears is grown out, and now his spine is missing. So I know he has to be hurt a lot according to clients. So that's his hedgehog. So the hedgehog he defend himself with his balls, spin around and it's gonna crash. So yep, that's the difference. And I will see you next time with this story. And make sure you want to do more things. I got a lot. So let me know I can do more, and I will see you next time. Until then, weapons will be soon as possible. They take care of this white hedgehog. So don't worry, he has his friend behind too. So it will be mystery. I will tell you guys he has his family too. So take care of yourself and make sure you want to see more. So good luck.